Hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome to day 3 of the Signature Style Challenge. So I'm so excited because I am inspired by you guys. You have seriously inspired me the last few days. First of all, I've discovered influencers and celebrity style that I haven't even considered or have not come across myself. And like I said, very, very inspired by what you've shared. The accessories have been amazing. I feel like I've had a chance to get to know you better. If you really want to know a woman, ask her to show you her favorite shoe or favorite bag or favorite hat. Suddenly you're like, I get her. I know who she is. And I love it. You guys are my people. I love it. I'm so inspired and encouraged by you. So thank you for those of you who are doing the work. Good morning, Barb. Doing the work in this challenge, because like everything else in life, if we can sign up for things, and if we don't participate in them, we don't get the results, right? I want you to have the results. I want you to have more clarity and more understanding of your style by the end of this week. And most of all, I want you to enjoy the process, to have fun, to explore your style. I just realized that my dress and my chair are like the same color. So today I want to talk about beauty and the role that beauty plays in our personal style. We cannot address style and have a signature style without really looking at what people see the most about us and the first thing about us, which is what I call the portrait. The portrait is your hair and your face, your skincare routine, your makeup, and your hairstyle. So for the purposes of the Signature Style Challenge, we're really going to be focusing on hair, makeup, a little bit of nails, but how your choices in these areas reflect your signature style. So I want you, and I hope that these are concepts that might be a little new to you or give you a fresh perspective in looking at them, because, you know, I was talking to a couple of women a couple of days ago about women that are in my Ageless Style program, and, you know, about how aging can be humbling. It can be humbling. When I look at pictures of myself, my daughter is about to turn 16. When I look at pictures of myself with her as a baby, I'm like, oh, 16 years, that's been a long time. Like, I have changed. And sometimes you're like, oh, the gray hair that I'm getting colored tomorrow, the sagging, you know, we are tempted to focus on the things that we can't change, or the signs of aging. And rather than focusing on the fact that we have a canvas that we can display our signature style in our faces, in our hair, and that's an opportunity for us to express our femininity, express that style that is unique to us, and make the most of what we have. So I am all about beauty. I used to be a beauty editor. I was a beauty editor before I was a fashion editor. And I'm obsessed with the power of beauty to transform and to shape the way that we see ourselves. I know that I cannot have a coherent conversation without my lipstick. So it's important to find what it is that lights you up, that makes you feel beautiful, and to develop what I call in my Ageless Style program your minimum viable beauty routine. What is the bare minimum? And of course you can go up from there, but what is the bare minimum that you need to do to yourself in the morning to face the day with confidence and grace? So ask yourself that question. What is it? Is it, like me, a bold shade of lipstick and hair that's not poofy? Or is it that you need, you know, eyelashes and eyebrows? Like, what is it that you need? Or is it just a fresh face and a glass of lemon water? Like, you decide what that is for you, because there's no right answer. It's just your signature style showing up in your beauty choices. So I want you to consider beauty from a couple of different perspectives, because I know beauty is an often overlooked topic when we're talking about style, and it's critical. First thing I want you to think about is whether you are the type of woman who gravitates towards having more definition in your makeup or more color in your makeup. Let me explain what that looks like. So definition means that you are probably fair and maybe don't have a lot of natural coloring on your face in terms of maybe your eyebrows are fair or your eyelashes are fair, and you don't feel really polished or really complete until you maybe have some mascara on, or maybe a little bit of eyeliner, or maybe you fill in your eyebrows. And that's what it takes for you to feel your best. You need a little definition, maybe a little contrast to bring out the beauty of your features. So that's a definition person. Then there are color people. I'm a color person. I have color I have definition in my natural facial features. I already have dark eyes and dark brows, and I already get that definition naturally. What I don't have at all of naturally is color. I don't have, rosy cheeks. I don't have, freckles. I don't have some of the beautiful color characteristics that some of you may possess. And so for me, the biggest impact in my beauty routine is adding a little bit of color. So I do not feel complete without color on my lips and some color on my cheeks. But I can skip the mascara and skip the eyebrows and be totally fine. So which are you? Are you a definition person or are you a color person? Let me know in the comments, definition or color. Do you need that definition to bring out your eyes, your eyebrows, your features, or do you need the color that lightens up your face, freshens up your face, gives you a little bit of a spark, a little bit of a glow? Okay, the next thing I want you to look at is where you fall on the spectrum of you're a color person. Awesome, like me. So next question is to ask yourself where you fall on the natural to polished spectrum. Thank you, Pam. I'm glad that was a different way of looking at beauty for you, because a lot of times we think everybody is approaching their faces the same way, right? We all have a different beautiful canvas that we have been given by God, and we want to celebrate it in the way that we choose to adorn ourselves. Somewhere in between. Okay, so you want a little definition, a little color. Awesome. So knowing where you are, or are you talking about the polished versus natural? Okay, polished and natural probably. So where are you on that spectrum of polished versus natural? I am in the middle, Annalisa. Like you, I'm in the middle. I have friends who every time I see them, their look is very, very polished. And by polished, I mean, So by polished, I mean their skin is glossy. Their makeup is done like if I was going out to dinner at a really, really fancy restaurant, in New York City. Like their makeup is always done like that. Their hair is always perfect. Their nails are constantly done. Their makeup is done at 9 a.m. the way that most women do it on a Friday night. They have a level of, and this is not a judgment, because so you can go without doing anything to them if you want, Barb. Okay, so because you have your brows and lashes tinted, that's great. So if you have your brows and lashes tinted, chances are you're a definition person. You want that definition to bring out your best, and then maybe you can focus on color. But there are women who do not feel complete if they don't have that sheen, that polished look. And this is not a judgment at all. I want you to embrace wherever you're at in this. But those are women who require a little bit more maintenance to get the look that they want, right? And I'm all for high maintenance. I'm all for us taking that time to care for ourselves. Absolutely. So if the look that you like to see yourself in is a more polished and more sophisticated and more refined look as an everyday look, go for it. That's absolutely your look. Lipstick and lashes, go. Okay. So maybe you're in the middle like I am. I like polish, but I also like a softer look. I like a little bit more of a natural look. I choose color in some areas and subtlety in other areas, and I like my look to be balanced. I like it to be in the middle between polished and natural. Then there are other women who want that no makeup look, right? They want that effortless look. They want that look like, I just woke up like this, even though nobody wakes up looking, the way that they show on social media. I woke up like this is totally a myth. And I hope we all know that. But a lot of women like that really clean, soft, natural look. So some of this is going to come down to what were you gifted from God naturally. Like this is my theory about it. My hair being curly and full, Jennifer Aniston, absolutely that natural look. Absolutely that natural look. She does not get that natural look completely naturally, but it's absolutely natural. Like her aesthetic is natural. Whereas somebody like Katy Perry is always polished. She always has that. Or what's that? Dita Von Teese. She always has that very done look, which is part of her aesthetic. So again, this is not one is better than the other. This is just find your happy place on this spectrum. So as I was saying, my hair being curly and poofy and frizz prone, I'm never gonna have a sleek look because I don't have sleek hair. And that's fine. That's who I am. I embrace it. Somebody yesterday when I was doing the Bye Bye Frumpsville interview asked, how can you have a polished look with curly hair? And I wanted to say, beats me, because curly hair doesn't give off a really polished look necessarily. It's a more relaxed, more bohemian, a little bit more natural look. So even if I went full on polished and glam with my makeup, my hair would still give me a little bit more of a natural appearance. So I want you to really think about what look makes you walk out the door with a bounce in your step. I will tell you, for me, my signature beauty look is a liquid liner, a little bit of blush, and a red lipstick every single day. Liquid liner, a little bit of blush, and a red lipstick. Sometimes I do the liquid liner in a little bit more of a subtle way like I did today. Sometimes I do a little bit more of a dramatic way, but that's my signature beauty look. And then if my hair is tamed, I'm unstoppable. If my hair is a little frizzy, it's a different story. But, that's the look that it takes for me. That's the effort that it takes for me. It's 3 to 4 minutes of makeup for me to feel my best and to hop out the door looking and feeling like myself. What does that look like for you? Where do you fall on the polished versus natural spectrum? So these are the two questions I want you to ask yourself. Where do you fall in terms of definition versus color? Just to recap, definition means that you need to accentuate your features, and color means that you want to add color to your face and add glow. Yes, so you do have to start, very good point, Annalisa, you do have to start with accepting who you are, unless you have decided that you're going to change something dramatically about yourself. And something, I don't recommend that, because I think God knew what he was doing. Like, I could straighten my hair. I'll show you pictures of myself with straight hair. I'm a totally different person with straight hair. I'm not at all friendly. I have a straight hair attitude because I'm like, look, my hair's straight. I can be sassy. But all joking aside, I know that I'm going to wear my hair curly. So I have to take that into account as part of my presentation. If I wanted a more polished look, I'd have to decide to wear my hair differently. So you ask yourself, how committed are you to your beauty routines? Realistically, how much time and how much money do you want to invest in your beauty routines? So for example, if you decided that you were not going to color your hair anymore and you decided you were going to go silver, I have some great inspiration for you for that, by the way. I'm going to color my hair as long as I choose to, obviously, but for as long, I think for the rest of my life, because I don't feel like my coloring lends itself to gray hair, and that's not part of my beauty aesthetic. That said, I love it on other people. So if you decide that you're going to let your hair go gray and you've got curly hair like me, you would look sort of like Andie MacDowell has that gray, like salt and pepper mane that she has right now. That's giving her a very natural and a little bit more of a bohemian look. Now, somebody like Nicole from Fresh Beauty Studio, you went gray. Okay, so your gray can be polished like Nicole from Fresh Beauty Studio. She has very beautiful silver hair that gives her a very polished and beautiful look. Andie MacDowell, her gray hair gives her a more bohemian look, and that's based more on the texture than the color. So you want to ask yourself, how much am I willing to spend time-wise and money-wise on beauty? If you are a low maintenance kind of girl, you want to get out the door in 5 minutes, or your lifestyle demands that you're low maintenance right now, then you might veer more towards the medium to natural side by necessity. And so this can evolve over time. I mean, you can have a time in your life when you're very, very polished, and then decide that you want to take a break from it all and go more towards the natural look. What does that look like for you? Taking your actual life into account. So signature style is never going to become a habit or part of our day-to-day life if we don't choose style and beauty that reflects our actual lifestyle. I could say, I'm going to spend 2.5 hours every day straightening my hair and making myself look so glam. First of all, that's absurd. No one needs to spend that much time. But I don't have that kind of lifestyle. So it's not sustainable for me. I'm not going to set myself up to fail. So Barb, I feel the same way about my dark hair. So if you are going to hold on to your hair color, then you're committing that, like, tomorrow I'm going to go get my hair colored, and I'm going to very soon probably be moving from every 6 weeks to every 4 weeks. That's one of the ways that I've chosen to support my vision of my personal beauty. So you have to decide what works for you. I was talking to a friend yesterday. We were talking about beauty procedures, and I have friends that fall everywhere on the spectrum. I have a friend who gets a $5,000 skin tightening procedure every 6 months. And then I have a friend who would not spend $5,000 cumulatively on her skin procedures over the course of her lifetime. You want to ask yourself, where do you fall in terms of maintenance? Where do you fall in terms of your willingness to commit time and money to the process? And then decide, polished versus natural. Now, today I would love for you, I've already shared the thread, I want to see your beauty looks. Now, they can be on you if you want them. That would be amazing. You can share a picture of yourself in your signature beauty look, or you can share a picture of an inspiration look that encapsulates what you want to see in your hair and beauty look. Let me address nails really, really quickly. Nails are another way of looking at your beauty. And when we're talking about natural versus polished, we're talking about soft versus sleek a little bit. I prefer to go from medium to soft in my beauty look. I like a softer look, a less hard-edged look. So you want to ask yourself where that falls. And my nails are similar. Now, I've been wearing my nails a little bit longer, and this is a little bit more of a polished look for me. And I'm playing with this because I like it. Looks like I have some red lipstick on my nails. I like it, but this is a little bit more, sends my look a little bit more in the polished direction. Now, if I had the same kind of soft nail color, but I did it with more of a natural length, then my look would be softer. So ask yourself how all of that contributes to your beauty look. So I know that this nail length makes me look a little bit more polished, a little bit more, and again, this is not a judgment term, but a little bit more high maintenance, right? So polished looks a little bit more high maintenance. Natural looks a little less high maintenance. They still require maintenance. They still require upkeep. We're still going to pluck our stray hairs. We're still going to do our hair. We're still going to add a little makeup, add a little, we're still going to do skincare. We're going to do a nail care routine so that our nails look beautiful and neat, whether they're natural or whether they're fancy. So that is my encouragement to you. I want to see your signature beauty look. And like I said, mine is always going to be a glam red lipstick look. I wear red lipstick pretty much every day of my life. I wear it with every color that I wear, and it's my signature look. So what's yours? What is your signature beauty look? What is your signature, face, hair, and even nail look? I'd love to see. If you've never thought of having a signature nail look, think about it now. I mean, why wait? Why wait to celebrate who we are and what we want to look like? Maybe your signature nail look is short and buffed. Maybe it's long and girly. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle. What does that look like to you? Let me know in the comments where you fall on the definition versus color spectrum and the polished versus natural spectrum. and share your beauty looks in the thread. I cannot wait to see and to support you in this journey. Beauty is an important part of Signature Style. Let's celebrate our unique beauty and bring that out through the choices that we make. Love you guys. I will see you later.